There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching the fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out, and I'll lay your ship bare. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't feel it. We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside your hand, but you played it to the beat. Now throw yourself through every open door. Count your blessings, find what you look for. Turn my sorrow into treasure gold. You pay me back in kind and reaches what you sow. We could have had it all, it all, it all. We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside your hands, but you played it, yeah, you played it to the
Welcome back to Montreal.
Thank you very much.
This is-
Feels good to come back home a little bit.
This is your first visit back, of course, since winning The Voice.
Yeah.
How do you feel about winning such a huge competition with 1.6 million Israelis watching you?
It's I don't think I've processed it yet. I don't think I understand what this means. I'm still sort of on this cloud, kind of, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me. It's crazy.
How did it all happen? You had been visiting Israel for many years with your family, and is that you fell in love with the country? Is that how this all began?
Yeah, I've been very lucky. My parents are Israeli, and pretty much every summer we would spend in Israel since I was a little girl, and it's always been sort of my home away from home. So it wasn't a big stretch for me to sort of say, let's go, let's live here, and let's see what happens.
When you moved there last summer, you had no job. You didn't really know what you were going to do, did you?
No, it was a bit of on the whim kind of thing, and I decided to sort of see where life takes me if I decided to move there, and everything sort of just fell into place. I think it was kind of like a sign. I really took it as a sign. About a month after I decided to live there, I found out about the auditions at The Voice. One thing happened after the next, and I'm here now, so it's been pretty crazy. I think it was sort of meant to be.
Did you watch The Voice in the States, the one that was on NBC?
I did. I think that's why I wanted to audition so badly. I was familiar with the format. I saw the first season of The Voice in the US, and it's something that I really liked. I love the format. I love the whole way the show is built, and I said I can't pass this opportunity up.
And did you ever in your career have anything that equaled that? I mean, you were singing. You were a singer, right? But you were a singer for fun, correct?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was trying to make my dreams come true, but it's not an easy industry. It's tough. But yeah, I was singing. I was in a band, and I was singing in different kind of functions. For the Israeli consulate, also I would sing at all sorts of events and functions. But never on a scale like what The Voice was. I don't think I've ever experienced something on that level, and it's amazing.
Why did you choose Adele for your audition song?
Rolling in the Deep is like the song of the year. I think if I had to pick a song that was sort of a really good audition song, then that's the song. That's besides the fact that I love Adele and I have an obsession with her, and I really like it. It's a good beat. It really suited me well. I think I picked a good song for an audition like that.
You sang in 3 languages for that show?
Yeah.
So, and and perfectly, you're perfectly trilingual? You speak 3 languages?
Trilingual. I don't know if I'm perfectly trilingual, but I speak 3 languages.
And you chose to, was it odd that you would choose a French song? Was that something they weren't really expecting?
It's something that's new for a setting like that, a music competition on television. I think it's the first time it's been done in the setting of a music competition for sure. And it was a week where we were told to pick something that reminded us of home. And the first thing that popped into my head was I have to sing in French because I'm from Montreal, I'm from Quebec. It's my mother tongue. It's one of my mom's favorite songs. So I thought it was very meaningful for me to sort of, I moved to Israel and all that stuff, but I'm showing where I came from, and it was something very moving for me to be able to sing in French.
So I suppose just getting the audition and actually getting accepted when the chairs turned around was exciting enough. That might have been enough. Did you ever think that you'd actually go ahead and win the whole thing?
I never thought I would get this far. For real, it's crazy. Just for the fact that it's based on votes and people, texting and voting. And I said, I'm new here. Barely know people in Israel. No one knows me. I'm singing in different languages. I don't know if they're gonna really get attached or really embrace it. But what a surprise. I mean, not only did they embrace it, but I felt like the whole country was just hugging me, It was an amazing feeling.
So now you're like a celebrity there, right? The paparazzi are chasing you around, and people recognize you on the street, and you were saying at red lights and stuff like that. I mean, what's it like? I mean, in a new country like that, I mean,
it's weird. I don't think you could ever get used to something like that, but it's fun because people are reacting in a good way to what they've seen, and it's nice. It's really good feedback that I'm getting, and it's weird. I think I have to get used to it, but so far so good. I mean, people are really enthusiastic and happy, and it's only good things.
So what happens next? You go back in May and you go on a tour?
Yeah, we're working on a tour that's going to start at the end of May. We're doing a few shows also on Yom Ha'atzmaut, Independence Day. And yeah, it's pretty much going to go all summer long. We're going to go throughout Israel. Myself and the other finalists and a few other contestants from the show. And I can't wait. I think I've waited to go on tour since I'm a little girl. It's my dream. So, and then as soon as we start that, then as soon as I can to start working on an album as well.
Now, did you have an agent before you did this, or do you have one now?
No. Now I'm with Helicon, which is affiliated with Universal Music, which is the record label, and that's what it is. It's 3 albums. So
they're guaranteed. You get guaranteed. That's part of the winning. What do you get for winning? What exactly did you get for winning The Voice?
It's the record deal. 5 years, 3 albums.
So that's pretty exciting. I mean,
it's very exciting, and it's one of the most amazing opportunities I could ever get. I think I have the tools now to sort of really make something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited about meeting you in person because a year from now, 2 years from now, I might say, I knew her when. I mean, you just don't know where you can go from here because that's what these reality shows do. I mean, look at Kelly Clarkson on American Idol and all the others. I mean, look where they started. And, I mean, this is the Israeli version, but you've got a North American connection. I'm sure that you're dying to come back to perform in Montreal.
Oh, my God. I think the kid inside me would be totally disappointed if I didn't get a chance to perform here. I think it's one of my biggest dreams. Just the national anthems at the Bell Center. Like,
Yeah,
you
is
know?
that something? Because we're going to send this. We're going to send this to the Canadians. So, what message do you have to the Montreal Canadiens for next year?
Please, I think I've dreamt of that since I'm 3 years old. I go to hockey games all the time, and like my biggest dream is to sing the national anthems during a Habs game. I think I would probably faint on the spot.
Okay, well, you have done a pretty good audition already.
Please.
I think we won't do it right now, but I think you're probably going to have to do a audition tape to make sure that you know the Canadian and national anthems.
Anything. What do you guys need?
How about if we sing a Hatikva at the Bell Center? You can even do that.
I can do that too.
Yeah. Okay, well, listen, thanks for joining us. We wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you so much.
We'll hopefully speak to you again in the near future.
Hopefully.
Okay.